Hey everybody, happy Wednesday to all of you Wellness Warriors. I am checking in from our balcony this morning, so behind me you should be able to see a little bit of Brickell, which is in downtown Miami. So yeah, I thought I would check in from here for a change. So truth be told, this morning was not the most powerful start for me again this morning. It's so funny, it seems as if the moment I put out this topic about giving our peace and our power away, life has presented plenty of opportunities for me to dial into where I'm giving my peace away. So if you're joining us for the first time, track along. It should be easy enough to follow. Otherwise, you can go back to the previous videos. Yesterday and the day before, we started this conversation around our personal power and how often in this imperfect world, we are given the opportunity to give our peace and our power away, or we can pause and reclaim our more powerful selves. So back to this morning. I woke up this morning, I had a terrible neck ache again. It's an injury that I've been attempting to heal for, almost the past 3 years now. And despite going to bed so mindfully last night, I had my gum guard in to help with my TMJ. I'd rubbed some essential oils on, I'd meditated, I'd unplugged from my phone, all of that good stuff. I still managed to have a not so great night last night and woke up feeling not so awesome, and that's okay. And so from that not so awesome space, I decided to get up and harness some of the tools that I have in my tool belt to just shift that energy. And what I noticed this morning was really interesting. So typically I would have my hot water and some lemon, or I'd have a cup of herbal tea, I'd do some energizing breath work, and then if all else fails, taking my doggies for a walk usually does the trick. Anyway, so this morning what I was noticing was I did some of those all too familiar rituals, which my body loves, and that's something for all of you to consider. The body really responds well and loves ritual. And I noticed that despite the energy shifting, it wasn't dramatic enough to have me feel, okay, right, take two. So I decided to really, literally shake things up. So I came home, I put Pandora on shuffle, and we went from everything from Prodigy to opera to finally James Brown. And I saw that I literally had to shake. I had to shake my hands, I had to shake my legs. I literally had to get into that kinesthetic space of movement. You know how kids are? You know how kids just seem to have to touch everything and move to really be part of the experience? Well, that's what I said yes to this morning. And I just love, once again, the synchronicity that's occurring, because just yesterday I was coaching one of my amazing Wellness Warrior clients, and she was sharing with me that she was noticing that usual routines like meditating and other self-care principles that she's taken on don't always seem to do the trick or be the magic that she needs day to day. So I invited her to shake things up as well. And that's my invitation to all of you. Maybe some of you are at work already, maybe some of you are making your way to work. My invitation to all of you is to grab your earphones or turn up the volume on the radio and just literally shake it out. Like whatever is happening for you today, whether you feel a bit of resistance, whether there's this feeling of frustration lingering, whether there's this feeling of fatigue, whatever is happening for you right now, shake it off. Just shake it off. Put some music on. Play around with that. See what you respond to. Yesterday, as my clients and I were getting our shake on, we both just loved the African beats of percussion. So that's what we were jamming to. And this morning I thought, okay, cool, let me go back to those African jams. And for whatever reason, that's just not what I needed today. So be aware that every day we're a new canvas. Our body is different every day. Our mindset is different every day. Our environment around us is different every day. And so that, in my humble opinion, I think calls for some flexibility and some creativity. So maybe just for today, or maybe just for this moment, consider doing something different that's just going to shake things up a little bit. Maybe play music that you don't usually listen to. Maybe take a different route home today, right? Shake things up a little. Just have your mind guessing for a change. Phone somebody up. Have a conversation with somebody that you haven't in ages. Go dancing for a change, right? Maybe you go to the movies on the weekends typically. Well, maybe it's time to hit a late night show this week. Do something different. Shake it up. It's all part of this game that we're playing to reclaim our power, to reclaim our best selves. Just a special thank you to all the wellness warriors that have been tuning in, that have been sharing. Special shout out to Sarah. I really appreciate the stand that you're making for yourself, Sarah. I really appreciate how vulnerable you've allowed yourself to be. All the shares that you shared with me in the comments below, in the videos, and the personal messages you've sent. And I'm just here to tell you, girl, you've got this. You have made one of the most important stands for yourself. And that is stepping into awareness that there is something better out there for you. There's more energy to be enjoyed, right? There's more lightness and joy to be enjoyed. And you're not alone. I promise you, there are so many people that I have the privilege of speaking with and connecting with on a weekly basis. And you know, most of those people come to me looking to reclaim their peace, their happiness, to reclaim a sense of joy in their lives. We are all human and we all want more of that in our day-to-day lives. So here's an opportunity right now. All of you, Sarah, wellness warriors across the world, checking in wherever you're checking in from, take a pause right now. Maybe you're at the office. Okay, I get it. Maybe that's not the perfect time to pull up the volume and jam it out in front of all the colleagues. But hey, you never know. Maybe some of your colleagues want to join in. You never know. If that's not an option for you, plug in those earphones, maybe go to the bathroom, and while you're in there, just jam it out for 30 seconds. Just get your body moving again. Allow your senses to drink in the beats of whatever music gets you going today. Maybe it's in the car, right? Maybe you're at home with your little ones. To all the moms out there, oh my goodness, just loads and loads of respect going out to all of you today. I can only imagine that sometimes it feels like you don't have any space for yourself. So make some. All I'm asking you to do is commit to making 2 minutes of time for yourself right now. Okay, wellness warriors, well that is my challenge to you. I'm going to love and leave you now. And what's the time? Okay, so on Planet Miami it is 25 to midday, so 12 o'clock right now. I'm going to give all of you 5 minutes to think of where and how and what you're going to get up to shake it out. And then we're all going to shake it out together. How's that? So get those earphones in, get your phones if you have one, or turn on the radio, whatever you need to do to just shake it out and get moving. Okay, loved ones, I'd love to hear from you, so comments in the comment box below the video, or otherwise private message me. If there's anything that's top of mind for you, I would love to hear from you. What is it that's keeping you from stepping into or reclaiming your personal power today? I'd love to hear from you. God bless. Take care. Chat soon. Bye now. Rise, wellness warrior. Rise. Jam it out. Bye.